Greetings and welcome to the M2 Technology video series. Today's video is K7, the King of Karaoke. In this video, we're going to talk about Karaoke King products, both hardware and software. Is not refurbished. It is new condition. It will have a minimum of an Intel i3 with hyperthreading, or AMD A6, or better, the Intel i5, or the AMD A8. If you would like to specify an Intel i5, you may do so, but there will be a surcharge. However, many of them are shipping now with i5. It will have an internal 1 terabyte hard drive. The 1 terabyte internal hard drive will include the complete Karaoke King library and will have fully loaded, ready to go, Just Karaoke 2.0 karaoke player software. It will be ready out of the box to turn on and use. You could take it out of the box, turn it on, and you could be singing karaoke to yourself immediately. If you're going to be doing a show, of course, you'll need to plug in an external monitor or a television. And of course, for audio, you'll need a mixer or a power amplifier for your audio. And of course, you want to set up your microphone or microphones. You will also get 4 GB of RAM. Now that's at minimum. Many of them now have 6 GB of RAM, and others have 8 GB of RAM. If you specify more than 4 GB of RAM, we will accommodate, but there will be a surcharge. Your Dell Inspiron will also have high-speed Wi-Fi for the internet. It'll have an HDMI, so connection is easy to your external monitor or television. It'll have a CD, DVD, read-write, and it will have all the features of a fully loaded, full-feature Dell Inspiron laptop. Also, it will have factory-installed Windows 10, not a bootleg, not a backdoor, factory-installed Windows 10 with an authentic key with the number under the battery. So if you need to call Microsoft for any reason, you have a factory installed Windows 10 with all its features. Now, on the upper right hand side of your screen, you'll see the compass, that's the northeast. You have the 1 terabyte external hard drive, which contains the exact same package as the internal hard drive on the Dell Inspiron. For external hard drives, we exclusively use Western Digital or Seagate. We do that for dependability purposes. We have had no surprise failures with either drive. We've had customers who have dropped them and have spilt liquids on them, and those have failed, and we accommodated a return. However, we do ask that you back up your library, but that's your discretion. USB 3.0 is on both the Western Digital and Seagate. It is automatically downgradable. You don't have to do anything to 2.0. So if you have an older laptop or an older desktop, you're fine with 3.0 or 2.0. However, as you probably know, 3.0 is much faster, up to 10 times as fast. The power for your external laptop comes through the USB. So once you plug it in to your USB port, you have power to your external drive. Keep in mind that you do need to set up Just Karaoke 2.0 when you buy the external drive. So it comes with printed instructions and also a video guide that you can use to set up your Just Karaoke 2.0. If you have software on your computer that you like, you can use the files from the karaoke library and load those to your software. It's MP3G, sometimes referred to as MP3 plus G, and the files are zipped. 90% of all PC karaoke player software accommodates that setup. MP3G that is zipped to save space. Some people ask about the drive and the capacity. Again, it's a 1 terabyte hard drive, and it's about 92% full. We like to leave a little room for expansion and just so that the drive isn't over-cluttered. Now you'll notice in the Southwest, you'll see a SanDisk thumb drive. We use these for large updates. If you haven't been receiving your free monthly updates once you buy, you need to contact us to make sure your email address is on the list so that you will get an email monthly automatically from WeTransfer, which is a type of cloud service. You would get an email, click on the link, and then you could download all, some, or none of the karaoke updates. However, many people miss the karaoke updates on a monthly basis. So they call and want updates that go back for months. If it's too large to email and too large to WeTransfer, we put those on a thumb drive and mail them. The karaoke music is free. Once you buy any Karaoke King product, you're entitled to free updates for life. So we will give you the updates for prior months for free. But there is a nominal charge for the thumb drive and mailing. We do not charge you for the music or for the handling. Once again, the free monthly updates are for life. This is a huge advantage over monthly service fees that most karaoke companies are charging now, because you have and own the karaoke library, and the large library can be used instantly. You don't need to worry about updates or downloads on the fly. Everything resides on your laptop or desktop computer and readily available for you to use. And of course, you don't have a monthly bill. You don't have that monthly charge that's automatically taken out of your bank account or credit card, which is almost impossible to stop and just goes on forever whether you're using the service or not, unless you cancel your credit card, close your bank account, or get a hold of somebody in India that may or may not understand that you need to cancel your account. Here, you pay one low price. Now, currently, the Dell Inspiron package sells for $395. You cannot find this condition of a Dell Inspiron on eBay for that price. And it includes, with us, the complete Karaoke King library and the software, and it's all configured for you turnkey. Plug and play. Pull it out of the box, turn it on. Now, the same holds true for the external 1 terabyte. However, you're going to need to load it. The price currently for the external 1 terabyte is $185. The price for a SanDisk thumb drive is somewhat nominal, as mentioned. It can run anywhere from $19 to a very large one at $39, and a couple dollars for shipping. Usually just ships first class mail. Karaoke King is an original karaoke producer. They have been since 1985. Karaoke King is licensed to produce original karaoke in the United States and the United Kingdom. If you have any questions about licensing, please contact Karaoke King at karaokeking@gmx.com. If you represent an original artist in the United States, please contact M2 Technologies at m2usa@usa.com. Well, we've had some great news this week. Dr. Brain presented his thesis, and now he is a full PhD in karaokeology. And to celebrate, he's going to tell you how you can get 10% off any karaoke package. So please pay attention. He's running a little late, but I'm sure he will be here soon, and he will be glad to tell you about the special offer in celebration of his doctorate. Once again, we're waiting for our Dr. Brain, and he's going to tell you about a special offer. Make sure you make him feel welcome. He is so excited about his doctorate. Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am so excited. I just flew in from Wisconsin, and my medulla oblongata and some synapses are very tired. Okay, I've got a special offer for you to celebrate my doctorate. That's right, I'm a doctor of karaokeology. Oh, an expert in karaokeism. Okay, notice the email address, m2usa@usa.com. This is where you're going to reach us for freebies or this special offer. And wait till you hear this, because this is exciting, and you know how low the Karaoke King prices are already. By far your best value in karaoke. Well, let me tell you, if you email that address, and this is a video special only, this is only being offered on this video that you're watching on YouTube. So, if you email m2usa@usa.com, in the subject line, you're going to want to put "Send Selection Guide," and we will quickly email you a full and complete selection guide of the Karaoke King library. Then, if you want a sample monthly update, which is actually quite valuable, you can ask for that as well. Or go ahead and ask for both. Please send guide and update, and we will quickly respond with the selection guide. It's a PDF file, and also an update. that all the monthly updates are going to all the customers that get them. You will be on the list, and you will get one monthly update even before you purchase. Because we're convinced once you see the vastness of the Karaoke King library, you are going to want to buy. Okay, now, the great news. Please quote with 10% discount. Put that in the subject line and tell us what you're interested in, and we will get back to you with the special offer. So please don't hesitate. This is a one-time offer. You heard the low prices, $395 and $185, which is ridiculously low, and include lifetime monthly updates, and you can get a 10% discount on that, and it is well worth it. So email m2usa@usa.com. Now, I know you don't have a pencil. I'm a memory guy, and I've got some valuable information for you and your memory. Trust me, I had to memorize a lot for my PhD. My thesis scared me almost to death, but I did very well because of this memory technique that I'm going to share with you now. So please pay attention and let it permeate your consciousness, and your memory will improve. The key to good memory is association. M and M, M2 in Brown. M&M, M2, USA@USA.com. M2. Or, one of my personal favorites, Marvin the Martian. And Marvin, Martian, M2. M2 USA@USA.com. You're not only going to... Marilyn Monroe, double M's again, Marilyn Monroe, and M2USA@USA.com. That's right, we want to be loved by you. Or Marilyn Manson. That's right. Turns out Marilyn Manson is actually quite intelligent. I didn't know if you knew that. But Marilyn Manson, double M's again, M2, USA@USA.com. I just had to put Norma Jean back on there one more time. What a dish. She's just so beautiful. Oh, I want to kiss those lips. At M2 Technology, we've been using Karaoke Builder Studio. Excellent program. However, Karaoke King, they go way back. And after a special message, I'm going to take you back in time to show you how Karaoke King has done it all these years. Stay tuned. Ladies and gentlemen, we believe in charitable good works. And with that, we pick out a charitable organization, which makes sense, and we contribute part of all proceeds to that charitable organization. We also look for your input. If you're involved with a charity that's worthwhile, let us know. We probably could put you on the list. Our current charity is very worthwhile, and I want to mention it to you really quickly. 4,500 children, approximately 4,500 children die each day from illness that is completely avoidable and unnecessary because of contaminated drinking water. This is worldwide, of course, And there are two good organizations working right now to put an end to that. One is called the Water Project, and the other is called Water Aid. And you can look them up online, and you can contribute directly if you wish. However, when you purchase any Karaoke King product, part of the proceeds will go to one or both of these charitable organizations for the next 3 months. Karaoke King also has a very competent technical staff that will give you customer support. However, their leader, Hal, is in India. And if you can get a hold of them, they probably can't understand you very well. So there's a good possibility that's not going to go well. I'm kidding, of course. There is a very competent staff standing by at all time for support. 24/7, 365, domestic, English and Spanish. The best way to reach support is karaokeking@gmx.com. That is the best way to go into the queue if they are busy, which happens. If you need to call, you can call 1 if you're out of the country, 520-505-1345. However, it's been proven the best way to receive support is to email karaokeking@gmx.com. Ladies and gentlemen, let me give you a brief rundown of the history of Karaoke King. Goes back actually before 1985. They started with bouncing ball karaoke, long before you heard the word karaoke, or maybe were just a twinkle in your daddy's eye. There was a thing called bouncing ball, where a movie or cartoon would be shown and a ball would bounce across the words at the bottom of the screen. This is the earliest example of karaoke. It's uncertain whether or not the Japanese, who were always interested in Western culture, copied it directly or just went with their own recipe. However, Karaoke King, their founder, first started with bouncing ball. To follow the bouncing ball, she'll be driving 6 white horses when she comes, and bounce along. Then, starting in 1985, the only way to do this karaoke thing was to have a band. And the band would play a popular song. For copyright purposes, they would do what they called a rendition, which is fundamentally changed. The legal jargon is a little fuzzy, but it has to be fundamentally changed by at least 5%. Then they would play the song with a fundamental difference. Some of the words would be changed. That's why you notice on some of the older karaoke songs, you'll notice that some of the words aren't quite right. Well, they did that so they didn't infringe upon the original artist copyright. Well, in the old days, they used tape, just like any of you that remember cassette tape. Although it was reel to reel, but a cassette tape is a good example. Then you had the CD, and what was very popular was CDG, because it could hold a graphic that would piggyback on the music file. So now, with a disc, you could have the words follow right along graphically with the music. And this was a relatively simple procedure, but it was manual and it took a lot of time. Now, let's jump ahead. Texas Instrument And DSP technology changes everything and continues to change rapidly, almost daily. There's their roadmap. The DSPs are amazing. They do all of the work. Karaoke King invested in early DSP technology and follows through with equipment so that karaoke is made easily and effectively. Now, back to this slide, coupled with software that can do the whole process, and with good audio DSP capabilities, you can crank out high quality karaoke pretty much automatically. And even kids that live in their parents' basement make karaoke and publish it on YouTube. However, you don't want to do a karaoke show right from YouTube because of the download times and a lot of other reasons, quality, and the fact that it's not readily available for a show. You'll have people waiting, and you'll have buffering, and you'll have trouble. That's why you don't want a monthly subscription service either. Because even if you download, you're still fooling around too much over the internet, where we believe that you should have all your karaoke music readily available on a hard drive, which will soon be SSD technology and will be even faster. Karaoke King is PayPal verified. Karaoke King has also been with PayPal since the beginning in 1998. They also maintain a consistent 5-star rating. You cannot be PayPal verified if you're playing games with people's money. Again, you can be sure that Karaoke King and all transactions are secure and that are being handled by highly trustworthy individuals.
Oh, people get so nervous about their money. I guess it's understandable. I get a little more nervous about brain power, actually. But, yeah, there's a lot of scams out there, and there's so much online between malware and ransomware and underwear, and oh, it's just getting so ridiculous you can't really do anything anymore. But I know for a fact that Karaoke King is honest. They are good people, and they'll treat you right. You'll get a good deal. In fact, the best deal available anywhere for karaoke. And if something goes wrong, they will work with you. I want to mention something real quick here. There's a new release of AV Video Karaoke. Super simple setup. You might be interested in this yourself. And if you have any trouble, call our tech support line. We like to hear as much as we can about what's going on out in the field. But if you're trying your hand at doing some karaoke yourself as a producer, take a look at this. I always love a good story. I remember the time the termite who loved to sing went out to the karaoke bar. And when he got there, he grabbed the microphone and he said real loud over the sound system, "Is the bartender here?" Then he put down the microphone, jumped over the bar and started to devour it.
Well, you know, that Dr. Brain, he sure is handy around the shop at M2 Technology, but I think he needs to work on those joke-telling skills. Well, pretty looking girl comes to the karaoke show, and she says, I want to sing, but I don't know what or by who. Well, the KJ, being a little bit cocky, says, you mean whom? No, she replies, who? Now can you help me or not? Remember, this gal doesn't know what song she wants to sing, and she doesn't know who did it. Now the KJ's feeling a little overwhelmed. And he's, probably not. I mean, you're so hot.
Well, they did that song a long time ago about pinball.
Well, okay. I will search pinball with match at least one on my Just Karaoke 2.0 control screen. Well, the KJ does the following three things. He first sets the radio button for match at least one. Secondly, he types in pinball into the search bar. Third, he clicks search. Well, right away, Pinball Wizard shows up by The Who. The KJ quickly states back to her, you were right, it is Who.
I am always right. Put in who?
Well, the KJ types in The Who. This overly simplistic example, our KJ types in The Who. The radio button match at least one is active. He clicks on search and he comes up with Who Are You by The Who. And he also comes up with Squeeze Box by The Who. She then recognizes Squeeze Box is the song she wants to sing. It was also done for a while by Sheryl Crow. That's why she was so interested in it. But of course our KJ has other ideas. Turns out it was well worth the search. Again, in this overly simplistic example, you will see the power that you now have with such a database. She did not know the song she wanted. She didn't even know the band that performed the song that she wanted. But she had an inclination of one song that they did do. So, the KJ was able to find the song that she wanted. Once again, quickly, ladies and gentlemen, the Karaoke King offering is as follows. Dell Inspiron with an Intel i3 or AMD A6 or better, internal 1 terabyte hard drive with the full karaoke library and just Karaoke 2.0 set up and ready to go, 4 gigabyte of RAM or better, and all the bells and whistles you could expect in a new condition laptop. Factory installed Windows 10 with all the features. External hard drives, 1 terabyte, Western Digital or Seagate, USB 3.0, which is also good for 2.0, which are powered via the USB. If you're behind on your free monthly updates, send us an email and we'll arrange to send you a thumb drive. If the amount of updates you need is too large for email or WeTransfer. You get monthly updates for life, for free, when you buy any karaoke product from Karaoke King.
Oh boy, I'll tell you, I am not going to quit my day job. Ladies and gentlemen, let's see if you remember. M2USA@USA.com. I think I'm going to be flying out to Heathrow, maybe gone for a week. But be sure to email because we'll respond right away. There's always someone available 24/7, 365. Let us know if you want those free monthly updates as a sample, or if you want a music selection guide from Karaoke King. And if you're interested in a product and you're watching this video and you want the 10% discount, be sure to email us right away, m2usa@usa.com, and make sure you write the applicable topic in the subject line. Thank you.
This has been M2 Technology Video Series. Video K7, the King of Karaoke. Thank you so much for your time.